They've won Tonys and Oscars and Emmys and Grammys. There's no red carpet cause they're home in their jammies. From Melrose Place to Broadway to Janeway and her crew, let Seth and James bring all the stars to you.
Anywho,
they're entertaining everyone, so who's gonna grouse? Just sit right back and you'll hear some tales on Stars in the
Hey y'all, it's Brenda Braxton, Braxton, Lady Braxton, Miss Thing Girl Charles. I was not expecting to see y'all today. Oh my God. But we've had quite a weekend, haven't we? And that's all I'm going to say. Oh, okay, that's it. All right, fine. But here I am. So I didn't know I was going to be here, but I'm so happy to be here. Wait, I didn't put my pumps on. Yeah, I'm in the kitchen in pumps. Yes, because that's how I do it. Yes, so tonight, oh my God. Now, I know I always say my good girlfriend. I got a lot of good girlfriends. Okay, because I just got it like that. Okay. My good girlfriend, Robin Herder, who is now a Tony-nominated performer, is my guest tonight. And I am so happy. Did I mention I was so happy? Because she's fierce. She's one of the sexiest women I have ever met. Yes, I give her props. I know some sexy women. Yes, I give them their props, all of them. Old school ladies. But she's my guest tonight. And we're lifting her up. We're lifting her up because she's a Tony-nominated performer now. Okay? But let's get our regular stuff out of the way. Seth, James, how y'all doing? It's me, Brenda. Lady Braxton, how you doing? Thank you again for giving me this Monday. It's an extra Monday because I was not prepared. Y'all didn't tell me I was supposed to have this Monday, but Anyway, so here we are. We're in a new space. This is my kitchen. I know y'all looking up there. So what happened was we had some demolition happening and it came all down. Okay, so anyway, but we're in the kitchen. We're in my kitchen because Robin and I are going to cook a little something. We're going to have special cocktails and we're just going to talk about it all. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Thank you, Seth and James. Now, also, we have raised so far for the Actors Fund $563,600. Baby, that's a lot of money. Okay. Yes. Oh, keep it coming. And if you want to make a donation this evening, look on the bottom right down there, starsinthehouse.com if you want to make a donation, or text Fund 2020 to 56512. Okay. Donna Marie, yes, we love you too. So we all did Chicago the Musical on Broadway together. And that's how I met Robin and Donna Marie. You saw her when she was here a couple of weeks ago. Actually 2 months ago almost. But we all did Chicago on Broadway. Oh my God, it was a fierce group of folks. I think we were all there when Usher was there. And we had such a good time. But I did a little tribute to Robin, a little video tribute to Robin. So we're going to roll that. And then we're going to come back into the kitchen and start preparing first our cocktail of the evening. I'm doing a dark and stormy in honor of, anyway, so I'm doing a dark and stormy. And I don't know what Robin is doing, but she's going to do something. All right. But Jonah, run the video and then we will meet back here and prepare our cocktail and our meal.
I saw this movie on opening weekend. And I said, this needs to be a Broadway show and I need to be her. I need to be Nene. When I was 11 years old, I went to New York City for the first time, and I saw my first Broadway show, which was Damn Yankees.
We had always talked about, like, from the beginning of casting, oh, we want someone who's like kick-ass and was a true triple threat, who has like Fosse in her bones.
I was 11 years old, I was shaking, and I turned to my mom and I said, Mommy, I want to do that when I grow up.
And then Robin Herder walked in.
I push and I want enthusiastic and passionate, but with Robin, yeah, I can do that, but I can do 2 more. Or yeah, I could do that, but what if I lunge that? Everything was just ready and willing always.
Robin embodies the old school vibe of Broadway. She's just that type of performer. She doesn't mark. She always gives her heart and soul to it.
Robin is just all life force, both on and off stage.
It's been a constant struggle to find the balance.
You read about these high-functioning CEOs that get by on like 2 to 3 hours of sleep and somehow get it all done. Robin's like that.
There are really, really good days where I'm like, yes, I have this day with Hudson. We can dance and we can cook and we can do crafts and all this stuff. And then I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go to work. But then there's some times where I have 2 shows or I have rehearsal all day. And that's when my scales start to go like this and I start to get a little grumpy and sad. But then they come back, as my mom says, this too shall pass. Good job.
Bingo!
Okay. I knew growing up and like getting into this business that I knew that I was going to have someone, a partner that was in the business with me. They had to have the understanding how hard it is, you know, physically, emotionally, mentally. This is my sweet, adorable, amazing husband, Clyde Alves.
I'll give you your $20 later.
No. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye. 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 Hi, bye. This show is a stunt show. It's very aggressive. It's very athletic. There are times where I have 8 hands on me. 8 of them. I don't know who's got that leg, who's got my waist, who does this, who does that. I just know that I have to put my hand on Max's shoulder and stick my leg up. If something goes askew, we could be in the danger zone. People make me signs. This is Barnini. It's small, but it's mighty, and it's mine. This is my first dressing room, my own dressing room on Broadway. And I knew immediately I wanted to give it this speakeasy vibe because I'm a very like jazzy girl who really loves a cocktail. Barnini had a ring to it, and so now it's kind of a thing. Come to my room. I just want to talk and be social. Let's actually be humans, and let's take off the wigs and the costumes and just be humans again and reconnect and just chill out. When the curtain parts and the audience sees the 4 Lady M's and that uproarious applause and hollers and screams and whistles happen, they know that saddle up, partner. Now we're going for a ride. Here are the girls. They're gonna give us our formal invitation into the Moulin Rouge. We're marrying all these different art forms into this one theatrical experience. And then to top it off, we just blast confetti in your face and send you on your way.
Creole lady mama.
2020, it tested how strong can we be for ourselves and for each other. And I will say I've never felt closer to my family and more like even more in love with my husband, even though you don't think it's possible after 16 years. Sadly, with death and grief, if you have a really good line of communication with your partner, it's amazing how it is possible to get closer and feel even more comforted. I have to be positive, silver linings, always, every day. I've never been more present in my life. And I'm grateful for that. Because it does. When you get tired and you're doing 8 shows a week, everything is just like, go, 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 go. And then everything just slowed down. And I get 8 hours of sleep a night, a solid 8 hours. I'm listening to my son better. I mean, all of the senses are heightened now because everything has slowed down. I was looking at my video, our interview, I just miss it. I need the drug that is being on stage, seeing audiences' faces, and feeling that energy. That's what I focus on, rather than being so sad that I've lost something. I haven't lost it. It's just on pause. When we come back to Broadway, it's obviously going to be exciting. A full-blown celebration of our bohemian ideals, truth, beauty, freedom, love. Like, we're back in action, me looking into an audience member's eyes, and this energy starts rotating in between us. That is magic. That energy is literally like medicine. It just makes you feel good, and people want to feel good. We're craving to feel good. I'm really looking forward to that opening night. I think it's going to be better than our first opening night, for sure.
Oh my God. That was amazing. So she's fierce. She is just fierce. But what I love is that she started out just like me, just a little dancer. You know what I mean? But look at us now. I'm Tony nominated. She's Tony nominated. We're all Tony nominated. Robin, where are you, girl?
Guys, get ready. I can't. This is Brenda and I. It's been how many years?
I know.
Everyone's Tony nominated. What?
Everyone. So I don't know if you know, but I have an alter ego, and her name is Assemblée. And so this is, where is it? Cooking with Assemblée. So welcome to my kitchen, girl. How are you?
I'm so honored to be in your kitchen.
Oh,
coming from my kitchen.
Your kitchen, yes. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute.
We're gonna.
No, I'll wait. Okay. I don't.
No, I mean we can do something out later, but when I get in here, I just need to call myself out.
Oh my God! You got your slippers on.
Not my pumps. If you're around the corner, I could put them on, but
I'll let you wait till the end of the show to put them on. I got mine on because I just need that feel. You know what I'm saying?
I needed to put on a full beat and some jewels because I'm with Miss B.
I love it. So tell me.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Well, I feel like Brenda Braxton.
No, kind of like, what?
No.
Did you feel that? That's how I felt when I heard the nomination for myself.
Brenda, I was not feeling well that day. I kind of forgot that the Tonys were being announced. I really had no expectation or idea that I would ever be nominated. I mean, there was a possibility because I'm like, well, I'm the only other female principal in the show.
I got it.
But there was no expectation. And so when I saw my name scroll, when I saw the R, I mean, I pulled myself off the. I mean, I didn't have a bra on. I was in my slippers still, and Hudson's on me, and I just literally was like a dying lion. Like I was like, we're all. I mean, I was in just complete shock. It was like getting the call for your first Broadway show, but like on crack. It was that kind of feeling that this has been a goal of mine since I was a baby, and it happened. And I knew it would happen, but not right now, because I have goals and I get what I want, and I'm determined to accomplish my goals, but I just didn't think it was going to be with this show.
Wow.
And the fact that it happened, and I have this.
And the pandemic and everything. So we for a minute, we didn't know what the Tony season was going to be even, you know what I mean? So this is still good. I mean, this is good for you.
I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna.
Yeah. Okay, so before we go any further, I'm gonna make Dark and Stormy.
Oh,
now, what are you making?
Well, I don't have ingredients for Dark and Stormy, but I decided to go dark. So I'm going to make a perfect Manhattan.
Oh. Okay.
Not a regular Manhattan. It's a perfect Manhattan. I like them a lot, along with a lot of other booze. But I just, I'm not going to say too much about it, but seeing all of the footage the past few days of what just in our ghost town of New York City, my heart's been longing for Manhattan because I don't. I obviously I live an hour north up in the suburbs, and I want to do a little toast to my love. I still love New York City.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I'm going to get, so Jonah, would you put up the dark and stormy ingredients? Okay, everyone. So that's your dark and stormy there. I'm going to get my ice. Got the ice. All right. Oh, wait a minute. My ice is not ice yet. Okay. This ice. This ice is ice. Okay. Jonah, you can take that down now.
Are you honestly doing just because I'm just gonna say I'm just such a professional.
Yeah.
Are you really doing the true measurements? Just 2 ounces? Or are you gonna make it a double?
Huh?
I'm just saying, are you gonna make it no?
I'm oh damn. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's my ice. Okay, I got my ice. And then, okay, my recipe calls for ginger beer, but I couldn't find ginger beer today, so I'm using ginger ale. Okay, don't read me, people. Don't read me. I'm doing ginger ale. I know, right? It's not the same, but that's okay. Do a little ginger ale in my glass. Oh, see,
I'm just doing my own thing. Just
okay, so I got a little ginger ale in my glass there, like that there, right?
Good. Yes.
Okay. And then I got Myers rum. I don't know anything about rum because I'm really a wine girl. So I'm gonna do my Myers, and I'm gonna do about 2 ounces. That seems like 2, right? I think that's 2. And then I like a lot of lime juice, so I squeeze fresh lime, right? Fresh lime.
I love lime.
Just put it on all over my computer. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that on top there like that. And then I'm gonna use a bar spoon, which I just found out what a bar spoon was, and I realized I had one too. And I'm just gonna mix it a little bit like that so it can get right.
Mm-hmm. I'm just kind of along with yours.
And then I'm garnishing it. Okay, let me see what I got here. I got a garnish here. Mm-hmm. I bought a new glass and everything for this. Oh wait, look at that, and then garnish it.
Yes. One moment.
I can't with you. I can't.
Well,
I could, but I can't. You know. All right, let me put my ice back, and then we'll do a toast. Oh, you did perfect.
Every time.
Perfect.
Because I'm a professional.
Yes, you're a professional.
Guys, I put on lashes for Miss Brenda Braxton.
Oh, we have to have a lash, girl. What?
I can't wait to just talk about us in a second.
Yes. We gotta get off
about Brenda Braxton.
Yes.
Got her. All right. Wow, I'm really excited to drink.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
I love it. A toast. So I just want to say congratulations. Everyone in the business knows what an accomplishment it is when you are nominated for a Tony Award. I was honored back in 95, 96 for our Smokey Joe's Cafe. And I am so happy for you and so proud of you because I know where you come from. I know how hard you worked for this, and it is not easy. So congratulations.
Thank you, Brenda. I love you so much.
Love you too.
And let me just take a sip.
Yes. Ooh, hallelujah. Ooh.
It's good.
Okay.
Can't wait to see what we look like in 30 minutes. Okay. Or just speaking for myself.
So where are you from?
I'm originally from Maine.
Okay.
I came here. I think I got my Broadway show in 2000. My first Broadway show in 2005. I did Bang Bang.
Oh.
And yeah, I've just been here. You know, doing it. I've been very fortunate to do it. Popped out a kid.
Right.
Came back and
you know, you can't just skim over that. Okay, you can't just skim over that. So while we're talking, I'm heating up my pan.
Oh gosh, please!
I'm making I'm trying to make my vegan chili.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar to mine, except mine is definitely not vegan, as everyone knows. My favorite food is, right? Huh?
You do turkey chili?
It's very similar to yours. Yeah, it's just I put bacon and turkey in it, and a lot of red wine.
Wow. I might have to try and do yours at some point. Not with that, but with my fake meat.
I love hey, I would love to be an ambassador of Beyond Meat because my favorite food is meat.
Yes.
I can't have meat.
And they're pretty good. They're actually pretty good.
I love it. I eat it all the time.
Absolutely. So my pan is on. Jonah, there's some rules for tonight though too. Jonah, would you put up our first rule? Okay. Is it there? All right. So you're going to throw some olive oil in the pan.
I love you.
Rule is, don't ask me how much. Okay, throw some olive oil in the pan so that you can saute your veggies. All right.
The biggest complaint people have with my dumb Insta stories is how much? How much? Well, what? Honey, watch. It's
I poured it in there. I poured it in the pan. Okay, it's in the pan. All right. I'm gonna put my onions in, and then we'll start talking.
Those onions get them nice and sweaty.
And okay. Oh, okay.
Boy, you know, just give them that like rest.
So I chopped up onions, and Jonah, let's put up the rule about onions and garlic. Mm-hmm. Okay. So
you
all right, I just threw that in there, and I chopped up some garlic, and the garlic is about that big. Okay, you see that? Okay, I put that in there. Okay, now that's going to saute while we talk. All right. So now,
yeah, honey,
we met in, you said 2007, right?
2007. Yeah, we did Chicago, the musical together. I was Mona, which by the way, I need to figure out how to lift it, but there's actually a bootleg video of me doing the Mona monologue, and I sound like a chipmunk on helium. I'm like, I mean, Robin, you're still 24. You're not like.
Oh, I wish I could have found that.
We'll figure out how to get it out. And now that I said it, probably someone's going to find it, and it'll be a gift for everyone. But yes, 2007, my ultimate dream came true. I got the show of Chicago, playing Mona, understudying Roxy. And when I went into the show, Phoebe Newirth happened to be Roxy for those 8 weeks that she was.
Oh, that's right. She and I did it together.
Who is one of my idols. The universe was like, here you go. You get to be at a Broadway show with someone that I saw her in Dan Yankees, my first Broadway show when I was 11 years old. And I was like, that's who I want to be. And then I got to be in a show with her. Oh. And then I was introduced to Brenda Braxton. And then I realized that's the Brenda Braxton that was nominated for a Tony for Smokey Joe's, which I wore out that soundtrack. I pretend I did Don Juan.
Oh, that's
and and I've been looking up to you ever since.
Oh, I'm like a mother to you.
Well,
I am actually.
You're a queen, and I respect the hell out of you, and you are the real deal.
Thank you.
This is what.
It's interesting. While I was watching the video that we just played of you, of you and everything you've been going through with Moulin Rouge, with the shutdown and all of that. And when they talked about old school, because, there's something to say about old school. Old school doing your 8 shows a week, you know, not complaining. Take your choreography, if your choreographer allows you, taking it to that next level, not just doing what they give you, but like they said, you would go, okay, that's good, but I can do this. Can we put this in? And I'm not sure how much that's still happening or allowed to happen, even with some of the new folks out here and the new choreographers, you know. So how was that, being able to do that?
Well, it was a dream. I mean, I think it really shows, like, when we come from a strict dancing background, like when you come, I mean, I'm a dancer. I taught myself how to sing when I was 17, 18 years old. And I just learned how to do musical theater through experience. I didn't really train. I trained a lot in ballet and dance my whole entire life, but it wasn't until I was a late teen that I was like, oh, I need to realize, like, I need to figure out how to sing and actually perform musical theater. But that ballet training, dance discipline that we have, that is like ingrained in us, that travels through, and it shows up when you do go into auditions and you respect authority and you don't talk back and you listen and you pay attention to every single detail. And we are trained to please. I want to please my teacher. And the beautiful thing with Sonia is that I watched her on So You Think You Can Dance for a decade before. And when I watch her work, I'd be like, she was always my favorite, hands down. I loved her choreography so much, but I'm like, I could never do that. Because in my mind, I'm like uppity up showgirl, like, you know, jazz dancer, not this like amazing, like alien creature that knows how to move in all these amazing, weird, creative ways. And just the fact that I got in a room with her and I got to do a private audition with her to Roxanne, which I had been dreaming of this role since I was and it was just like, it was literally the best, the most enjoyable, even though there was a lot of anxiety, but like it was the best audition for me because I'm like, I just can't believe I'm in a room alone with Sonia yelling at me, like screaming, yes! I'm just like living in like a lace bra and panties and garter belts, just like in an audition.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And that just proves like when you really, really work hard and you're so disciplined, you can get to these places that you never thought imaginable. I never thought I would be working with Sonia Tawa because I never thought that I would be able to do her movement. But but I think it's just stars align and in the right place at the right time. And this was the role that
it was yours,
combined my strengths with the world that Sonia wanted to create. And with, she's old school, she has that energy that it's like, you don't mess, you do what she says and then more. I want to do more for her. Always.
Absolutely.
It's like nuts. And she'd yell at me all the time. She'd be like, Robin, you don't have to be perfect. Because I'd get so angry at myself. And she hated it so much. And she'd always yell at me. She's like, well, you don't have to stop perfection all the time. And I'm like, I just want to please you.
Oh, you were amazing in that show. You were just amazing in that show. You know, to get a show as a dancer, because I call myself a dancer who sings and can do other stuff. I don't know what you.
Remember, Braxton is a goddamn triple threat, down. But yes,
you know what? For the longest time, I didn't see myself as a triple threat. I really didn't. I saw myself as a working actress, you know, actress, singer, performer, whatever. But I didn't see myself as a triple threat until later on. Like you say, later on in life, when you really have to do everything and you teach yourself how to sing, you teach yourself, you know, with the pitches and all of that. I didn't call myself a triple threat. But for us to be able to work with a choreographer who does allow you to be a triple threat and doesn't just go, okay, I want you to do these steps. You know what I mean? But allows you to bring that other part of Robin or Brenda or Assemble into the room and into the piece. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't get that chance. But now tell me, you know, women, I'm sauteing just to keep you up to date. I have sauteed all of my onions and garlic.
You're gonna put in that Beyond Beef now?
Huh?
Are you gonna put in that Beyond Beef now?
Yes, but what I'm going to do is, so I have also been simmering the tomato sauce and the crushed tomatoes and everything in a separate pot because I wanted to get stuff going before we started because we don't have a whole bunch of time. You know,
the tomatoes, or did you add other things?
it's canned tomatoes. Can you see that? It's canned tomatoes, canned tomato sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But after I do the Beyond Beef, when it's not really Beyond Beef tonight, but it is fake beef. I couldn't have it.
Plant-based.
It's plant-based meat.
Protein.
Yeah, protein. It's protein. Okay, good. But so when I finish sauteing the onions, then I throw them in with the sauce and let that simmer while I'm doing the beef, the fake beef. Oh, Jesus. And then you put some salt in too. Don't ask me how much. You put a little salt in to taste. Jonah, can you put up that next rule? Okay. All right.
Brenda, we should always cook together. We have a very similar style.
Yeah. To taste. When I say to taste, it's your taste. It's not my taste because we tend to season with a heavy hand. Okay, so you've got to taste it as you go along. Taste it as you go along. So, all right, I'm throwing the onions in now. Okay, onions and garlic are going in. So, when we did Chicago together,
yes,
I don't know how you always ended up in my dressing room.
Oh man,
acting the fool
because I loved you so much, and I just wanted your juju to rub off on me. I just loved me some Brenda Braxton so much.
You would come in, and
I would do these dances where I
could remember those. I know.
And I still do them, and people don't get it, but I don't do them like I did them for you. Like it wasn't a continue. Like I would literally just like knock, knock, knock.
And she would come in, yeah.
I would come in, she'd open up her door and she'd be like, what? And I would just be like, and just mind you, I'd
be like,
a fresh
Robin, how you doing?
I would bouffant my bright blonde hair up in a bun, and then I had this fake ponytail here, and it would come down about 2.5 feet in my little garter. It was the leotard with the garter belts, just this down quit. And I would just knock, 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 not say anything, and just dance for her in her dressing room.
Yeah, and I'd be like, okay, good, all right.
And then I'll never forget the moment that I left Chicago because I went to go do Grease. And it was like 6 months later, and I go to visit the theater, and I knock on her door, and she's in her Velma getup, and she opens up the door, and she goes, "You coming back?" I go, "No," and then she just.
Oh God, the camaraderie in that show was just amazing. It really, truly was.
That was such a. Every single person in that show, in that theater, I was like, this is Broadway. Like I had done a couple Broadway shows, but it was that sense of like, go to work, do your job, do it well, and go home. It was like, it just was so professional, and it felt so old school in Broadway. I had the time of my life. And even when I came back, in 2016, I love every single person in that building. It's just just a great place to work.
Absolutely. Now, okay, women are amazing. So when did you have your son? Because this business and trying to have a family and a husband and a home and a life, when did you have your son?
It was in 2012 when I was doing Nice Work If You Can Get It. And I'd been doing the show for about a year, and I happened to be doing it with my husband, Clyde. And I just started feeling like not as happy, like I felt something was missing. I didn't know if I really wanted to still do musical theater.
Right.
because I just felt like the business was getting to me. Like I needed to be someone that I didn't want to be.
Right.
A little bit more self-absorbed, and I didn't really feel like I was fitting in. So, but I also just realized my body was craving to have a baby. I needed to be a mom, and I always knew I wanted to be a mom. And so we got pregnant, and I went a little crazy. What
do you mean?
Say batshit crazy. And I just, when you're so used to, I mean, I'm a little bit older, obviously, but like I'm no different. My personality and my energy level of like strength and excitement about, maybe throwing a party,
right.
Always living life to its fullest. And then all of a sudden, when I had a baby, everything was like my identity, like who I identified Robin with was gone. And I had no idea who I was for a very long time. And I just have this, this baby on my boob all the time. And the screaming and the crying and my hormones and not sleeping and seeing my husband like do a Broadway show, open a Broadway show. It was such a mind, it was a lot for me to handle. But then, that was a time where I actually thought that I didn't know if I could go back. I was like, is this actually my destiny? Am I just supposed to be a mom? Because I was about 30 pounds heavier and the weight wasn't off. That was a thing. It's like, I get it. Like I'm a little bit lovelier right now, a little bit 12 pounds lovelier, but I don't care. I'll do it once Broadway calls and says we're going back. I'll do a juice cleanse.
Well, you got a Tony nomination, girl. Okay.
Don't worry, I'll get it. I'll get back on the. But right now, I'm here.
And you look wonderful. You look amazing.
You are seeing the top up. Thank you.
That's all right.
Hips. Not fitting in that corset.
That's all right. Just tell them to unlace it, damn it. Just pull it out. Just unlace it a little. That's all.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Anyway, I got distracted. What was I talking about? Baby. I didn't actually know if I wanted to go back or if I could. And then basically when I did Kiss Me Kate in 2016 with my husband at Shakespeare Theater Company, and I got to do Lois Lane and do it the way I really dreamt of it my whole entire life.
Yes.
Had a fire lit inside me, and I was like, okay, I'm back, and I'm going to do this, and I want it, and I want it harder than I've ever wanted it before. And that's when things started escalating, and we realized right after that show, I'm like, we can't live in Washington Heights anymore, because Hudson's 2 and he's a maniac. Let's buy a house. And we put an offer on the house that I'm in right now, and we're driving to the inspection, actually putting money into like the first chunk of money into this house. And I'm like driving up here, and I said, babe, what are we doing? We do not have jobs or anything on the horizon. Like we're unemployed. And we are going to an inspection of this house that we just had an offer accepted on. And that's when I text Donna Marie Asbury. And I was like,
Donna Marie,
is there a track open in Chicago?
Wow.
And she goes, actually, yes, Mona's opening up for the summer. And that's where everything, literally there is someone around me. There is the universe that is like, girl, we got you.
Wow.
And that's what happened. I filled in for Angel Rita, and we kind of did this flip flop back and forth. And then Moulin Rouge happened, and then a pandemic hit, and then I got nominated for a
I know, right?
What's going on?
This business is amazing. There are low lows and high highs, and hardly anything in between.
You keep the faith, and you really believe. And it sounds so cheesy, but people know I'm speaking from the heart and my soul, that like, if you really want something, you don't give up until you get it. And I'm getting it, and I'm going to keep getting it. I still have goals.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I got one.
Huh?
But I got one. Got that Tony nom.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
You know what's interesting is that people always say, you know, it's just nice to have a nomination. But that's true, because my life in theater and how people saw me completely changed once I was nominated. You know what I mean? Folks start taking you, and especially if you're a featured dancer or a featured performer, folks start taking you a little more serious and allowing you to even be seen for other things. You know what I mean? So this for you is going to be just amazing.
It really is. And I have some things to say. And I will be very honest, probably because I've had a couple drinks and then I just made this one that I'm really sucking down very easily.
You're a grown woman. You're a grown woman.
I am a grown woman. I realize this is a wackadoodle season, and it was cut short. And I do feel that I am in a very blessed situation. I truly do feel like if the other shows were in the running, I probably would not be in this position. However, I'm so honored and ecstatic that this did happen for me, because as people have seen this show, this is a story and a character that has to be told through mostly movement and dance. And it's my first love, and it's what I've worked the hardest for. And the fact that that's being recognized, no matter what the circumstances.
Everything happens for a reason, Robin.
I know. And the fact that I get to take this with me for the rest of my life and show the younger generation that everything you work so hard for, like, it means so much to me. And I do think this was meant to be, in a weird way, that I'm getting nominated for a Tony over my first love, which is dance, that I've worked.
Absolutely.
I've put so many hours in, and it's being recognized. I'm an actor. Yes, I can sing, but I used my body to communicate through this show. And people are telling me, like, I'm so sorry, you're not going to, you've been robbed. A lot of people are saying you've been robbed of your true Tony experience. And I'm like, bitch, no. I'm like, once again, I'm going to take it. I'm literally like, no. Also,
it's an experience to be nominated too, you know.
And all of my press has this shoe on. You know what I mean? It's like I can really put on just a face and a top and have my shoes on the bottom, my slippers, and be in my house. It's actually really a perfect situation for me and my personality and the way I like to jam. Even though I do love getting dolled up and going to luncheons and stuff like that, there are no complaints on this side. And again, like you were saying, it's something that it's so weird, even just seeing Tony nominated Robin Herder, like, still getting choked up. It's very strange for me to see. It hasn't really hit yet because we're in the situation that we're in. I'm looking really forward to the world coming back and seeing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited and inspired and ready to work even harder to see like what happens.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. So now, what is hubby up to too?
Well, hubby, I told him to get your ass upstairs. No, he's upstairs with Hudson. They're doing a guys' night up there. He is, well, this is how we work. It's like one person works, one person stays home, because we want a parent raising our son rather than a babysitter. So he's been holding the fort while I've been doing Moulin Rouge because it's so consuming. He's been doing a lot of work around our house, which is really, I'm like, honey, yard work, cutting down trees and stuff like that. But something that's really exciting. He is a singer-songwriter as well. He's also like, he's a triple threat. He's a huge singer, dancer, actor. Has done tons of Broadway shows, but he's also an amazing singer, songwriter, and he's been doing it for over 20 years. And he just, during this pandemic, he has recorded his first album, his EP. And yeah, it's being mixed.
Wow.
Legit. It's so good. I'm so excited.
There's a silver lining in some of this, the whole pandemic thing. There's a silver lining for a lot of people. People are getting out of their comfort zones and doing other things because of it. You know what I mean? So when does it seem like it's going to be coming out?
So basically, like he's had this dream of this album for so long. He's like, and it costs a lot of money. So, we were talking about let's do a Kickstarter campaign.
Right.
He made the money. And then all of a sudden, the minute he got the money, the pandemic hit. And he's like, we are doing this because he set a goal for the end of 2020, beginning of 2021, that we're gonna get this album out. And he did it. His producer, David Lamoureux, he got together like the most incredible musicians. Everybody's recording from their homes and they send their tracks in.
Isn't that amazing?
And they're putting them together. His producer came here. I recorded some backup vocals. Clyde recorded all of his guitar tracks, his vocals in our guest bedroom downstairs. We made our own little makeshift. And now the album's being mixed, and I have a feeling we want it to come out when we can actually do a gig. You know what I mean? So it might be delayed, but I think it's going to be ready in the new year. I just want to make sure that we can really promote it and celebrate it the way it should be celebrated. So hopefully a little after the new year, but it's really exciting.
Wow.
And Hudson's on it.
Oh my God.
I know. I heard the song. I can't say too much about it, but I heard the song like 2 weeks ago and I broke down. It's really special. The whole thing is very, very special.
Of course.
What you cracking? Are you cracking some pepper? I know.
I'm cooking, y'all. Okay. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm cooking.
I made a non-vegan chili that's almost all eaten. It's in that pot right there. But everyone's seen that. I did that a few weeks ago.
Oh, I missed that. You know who told me about your kitchen shenanigans?
Who?
Dustin Cross. Costumer, Dustin. I love Dustin. He was on here too,
Who doesn't love Dustin?
I know. He's amazing.
It was one of those things where I met him like first costume fitting, and I was like, Isn't it so great when you just meet those people that were like, yeah, we're in.
I know. That's how I met him too. I met him when I was doing Cougar, the musical. And
he told me. And he's like, that one of my best friends is Brenda Braxton. I was like, well, we're good now.
I know. He is just amazing. And he went with me to the Tonys last year too.
That's right.
So we've got that mutual friend. Let me see. There's some people making comments over here. Let's see.
Tell me some comments.
Let's see. Someone said, my friend Sonia Aline said, ginger ale. We're taking your Bermuda card. Ooh. But it tastes good. It tastes good.
Yeah, I mean, it is good. It's just like ginger beer has such a deep ginger to it. Like,
yeah.
It's like she's potent.
Yeah.
But the dark and stormies, they're delicious, but they're a.
Oh yeah. I had my first dark and stormy at Cougar was playing right down the street from B. Smith's restaurant. God bless her. And that's where I had my first dark and stormy at B. Smith. And we would go in there and they actually had a drink called the Cougartini, but I would have my dark and stormy. But that's where I had my first dark and stormy. So let me see, what else did they say? Someone said, Moulin Rouge fans says, yes, Robin is amazing.
Hi, girls.
Yes. Cynthia Chan, yes, queens, yes.
We have the best supporters of our show. They are the most
When I posted that you were on, everything started coming up. Robin heard her. Oh my God, yes, we love her. I was like,
because they know I'm going to be just an ass online. I mean, especially when it's live, people are like, popcorn. Robin's probably going to miss out.
I love you both so damn much.
Who is that? Donna?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, who else? This was wonderful. So, I don't know what this is going to taste like. I just basically I don't know what this is, but I had such an amazing time with Robin Herder. And what I'm going to do now, so I did the meat. I don't know if you can say, I sauteed the meat, right? Gorgeous. And then I'm going to put it in the pan with the tomato and the onion and all that, and mix it up.
And then, you put black bean soup in it, not just black beans, but the black bean soup, which is.
But I covered it up because I know some people are boycotting some people are boycotting.
I handle you. I get it. It's really hard. I get it.
That's what the recipe was when I started out before all of this.
When you get those things going, it's like there are certain things that I've had to, I make a certain meat mixture with the Goya hot Spanish style sauce, and
it's so unfortunate. But this is going in here tonight. So that goes in there, and you just. I apologize to anyone who's offended. And then I'm gonna mix this up. It's nice and hot.
Honey.
Okay, now I don't know.
And you said an optional is corn if you guys want that little sweet crunch.
Optional is kernel corn, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because sometimes it doesn't agree with my digestive system. So sometimes I do that. But I also do cayenne. Now wait a minute.
Gotta give that kick.
Just a little kick. And I get fresh cayenne. So I get the fresh cayenne in the package.
Oh my God. Brenda, are you still up on the, Santa Harlem? Are you up on East Harlem?
I'm in West Harlem. Yep. All the way up.
Where are you right now?
I'm on 145th. Don't tell nobody, though.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I have a little bit of.
Oh, yes, honey.
Mm-hmm. Put that on
there. Give her a kick.
Yes. Yes, queen. It's seasoned to taste once again. Don't ask me no questions. Okay, so you're having turkey chili tonight.
Well, hold on. Let me give it a stir. I mean, when it's done, it always kind of looks like vomit, but
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, we got this. Oh, you see mine?
That is the nastiest presentation.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay,
we got this. I don't know.
The only difference I had is I saw, and this is the thing. You can do my turkey chili. It's very similar to yours. I just added, I sauteed chopped bacon. I put in a lot of onion, a lot of garlic. I don't know, maybe 8 cloves.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We did the turkey, seasons that turkey to taste.
Yes.
Put in a shit ton of red wine.
I tried that. I never put the red wine in.
Put the red wine in. Let her soak into that meat or beyond meat.
Yes.
And then I just added the cans of things. Diced tomatoes. I did tomato paste with beef broth or whatever, tomato sauce.
Yep.
And I did the corn. I did the black beans. I put, you know what? I have to say white beans, cannellini beans, they up it. No, they're creamy. Okay. Don't put those white beans in Miss Braxton's chili. Don't do that. And my secret ingredient is cinnamon.
What?
Yeah. Everyone's like, damn, cinnamon.
Yes, that's fierce.
It changes the game. Yep.
Okay. All right, I might try that next time.
But I'm also intrigued by it, even though she's off limits. But the black bean soup, because I understand that's going to give it a whole different.
Yeah. Because the flavoring is already in the soup as well. Yeah. And then where someone said, Mauli Delaney said, "Let those veggies think about what they did."
It's what I say when something has to stir for a long time. Right? And I'm like, so you're going to put her in there, and she's going to think about her choices.
Yes.
She's going to think about what she's just done for a couple of hours.
Yes. Let her simmer on that. Yes. Let her simmer.
Let her sit with her feelings.
Yes. Jonah, did we finish did we forget any other rules? Did we forget any other rules?
Did I break rules? I think I swore a lot. Sorry. Cook the fake meat till it looks. I'm gonna be.
Thank you, Jonah. I love that man so much.
This is my favorite pandemic interview. Nope, this is my favorite interview I've ever had.
Yes. Cook it till it's done. Read the damn package. Yes. Okay. All right, Jonah, do we have our last favorite photo? Okay, wait a minute. I gotta do mine too. Wait.
Okay, ready?
Wait a minute. Okay. Which hip? This hip. Okay. Oh wait, no, I can't do that side. Maybe I can do this side.
That's it. Flank me.
Okay. There we go. That one right there. Yeah. Okay, that's it. All right. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, good.
Oh, I have a cramp. I have a cramp in my toe. I have a cramp in my fourth toe. Okay. Wow, I have to get together. I used to do that with a straight leg on the bottom. That's not happening. That was a joke.
Start preparing now, Robin. Start preparing now.
I do this, and my leg is so bent, and if I straighten it, this is what happens. I wish I was really kidding, but I'm not.
That's a secret. We're not gonna tell anybody else. Okay.
No one knows.
Okay, this is the last person. Who is this? Camo Pug. I busted my hip just thinking about trying to do that.
But
so there you have it.
Camo Pug. I want to take him home. Look at that.
Oh, no. Robin, this has been truly amazing. Thank you so much for joining me.
I could do this for another hour, but I mean, we could go to dessert.
I know. I love you so much, and congratulations. I am so happy for you because I know what's coming. I know what's coming after this. Truly, truly, truly. We're going to get out of this pandemic, and you're going to see what happens.
Brenda, you don't age. You don't age.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna smack you.
It's all pulled back here. It's in the back.
No, it's not. You know, hold on, folks. You know what Brenda Braxton said to me? I said, Brenda, what do you do to your skin? And she looks at me and she goes, Vaseline.
Yep. Pretty much. Yeah.
Do that.
Pretty much. I love it.
You are the most funny person ever.
Thank you. But I'm going to leave everyone with words that you said that my mother, actually, Lillian Braxton, always says as well. You said your mother said it. I think she said, this too shall pass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So everybody, this too shall pass. We just have to keep breathing. Some amazing things are happening for us now in our life, in our surroundings, and I'll leave it at that. But take care of each other, okay? This pandemic is going to be gone in a minute, and we're going to get back to a normal life as much as we can. So,
absolutely. And lead with love. Be kind to one another. Lead with love.
Absolutely. Robin, thank you so much, girl. I love you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye. Oh, my God. Oh, my head is hot. Oh, my head is hot. Robin Herder, y'all. She's newly nominated for a Tony Award for Moulin Rouge, and she was amazing in that. She did kind of like a tango kind of dance, and oh my God, it was so good. Thank you all for joining me this wonderful Monday that I had no idea I was going to be with you on. Okay, now make a donation. We still have to take care of our actors, singers, dancers, musicians, tech people. We still have to take care of each other. Thank you, Seth and James. All right. So I'm going to take a little taste of this. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I got a spoon. And let's just take a little taste. Okay. Let's take a little taste. Let's take a little taste. See what it tastes like. While I'm tasting it, Jonah, can you put up again the chili, just the chili recipe? Okay. 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 Good. Thank you, Jonah. That's not bad, y'all. That is not bad. All right. Well, I will see you next time. I don't know when, but I will see you next time. Have a dark and stormy on me. Bye.
Be Braxton, healing the world. Get it. Cold places, act to its own. Yeah. Be wise, be strong, be beautiful. Carry that crown like you know it's indisputable. We work hard, we walk in purpose. Yeah. We know what it takes, fuse them in high places. We make a difference, we get what we want. Yeah. Now sit back and enjoy the show.